It's Jay with Jay Digs History, metal detecting in the hills and mountains of northern New Jersey. Today is a compilation of videos taken throughout the month of November. It has really started to get cold here, and the videos are getting a little bit shorter every time I go out. But I'm still finding cool things. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to pull out some old things, no new things. I'm going to find a spooky thing, and I have somebody making a debut at the end of the video. So stay tuned and enjoy. Well, I'm got a little bit of time to kill here, so I am roadside at my 1800s cellar hole that I go to. Not doing too great so far, but a lot of the grass has died down, so I'm getting to an area that I haven't really been able to hit. So far, I got a big iron wedge and an ice cube tray. Exciting stuff. Well, this is unfortunate. This is in the state it's in, but I found a crumpled up and broken toe tap right there. Fortunately, it's broken, but that is a toe tap. That would make sure that the tips of your boots and shoes stayed good, so you didn't have to replace them as often. You know what, I'll live dig this one, see what happens. Make sure it's junk. As you saw, it was coming up a 50s, mid-50s tone. Which could be a button. Not a button. Aluminum trash. Lots of aluminum. Curse the live dig. All right, so I'm about 2 or 3 feet left of where I just dug that aluminum up. I got the same exact signal, mid-50s. It was a tight tone until I turned, and then I got real sloppy, went up into the 60s, and I was like, oh, man. And I have what looks like a tacoed button, maybe a shotgun stamp. I'm not sure. Let me take a look. Well, it's definitely a button. Fold it over. Got a good shank. You can see the shank in it. Fold it over. Doesn't look like it has anything on it. So there we go. Something good. So I don't know if this made it into my Dig It Dude 2 video or not, but I gotta say, I gotta give a shout out to Ultimate Finds Box. I went up to him with just a simple question. I had a little problem with a hinge on one of mine, and I was like, hey, is there just a simple way to put this back together? And he said, that shouldn't be popping out like that. I was like, oh, well, it did, you know, no big deal. I said, you know, just, is there a simple way to put it back together? And he handed me a brand new box. It's customer service, folks. It's really nice. He didn't have to do that. That's not why I went to his booth. I just went for a simple question, and he hooked me up. So, Ultimate Finds Box, thank you guys very much. Let's get back to digging. Well, a little bit of home cooking. Not really, but something to use for it. Got me a big old spoon. Looks like it was silver plated, probably nickel. So, take it, get home, clean it up, see what it looks like. Well, I wouldn't exactly call this a bucket lister, but it is a first for me to find. So, let me show you. That, my friends, is a Merry Widow condom tin. Just dug this up, bringing a 50s. Not quite sure. It's light. I don't know if this is a pipe piece or a, well, maybe not. Pewter spoon handle, maybe? Just found a nice little, almost looks like a flattened ball button. Let me show you. So it's some kind of flower button. It's a 2-piece. It's got an iron back to it. So still, that's cool. When I get it home and cleaned up, we'll see the flower better. That's the last dig for today. So what I'm doing now is I am at a normal site that I go to. Now that some of the green has died down and I can get into different areas, I'm going to try here. and see what I can find. That's an old squeeze box reed. I think it's only part of it. I'm trying to see if there's any more of it around here. Maybe it wasn't a squeeze box after all. Maybe it was an actual harmonica. There's a little bit more of it. This site never ceases to amaze me. I just pulled out what I think is a 2-piece button with an iron back. It's very light. It was showing up as like a 10 on the Manticore. It's about the size of a quarter. It's got a design on it, and it looks like it says 1871 or 1872. Let me show you. So yeah, I don't know how well you can see that, but like I said, that looks like a 2-piece button. It looks like it's got some kind of figure on it. And it looks like it says 1871 or 72. So, I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Still love this site very much. All right, so I sprayed it with some rubbing alcohol. It looks like it says 1871. It's got a man on a horse, it looks like. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll get it more cleaned up at home. Like I said, it looks like an iron back. All right, I wasn't going to dig this because it was a cruddy iron tone, but something just said, dig it. Let's just see. Pretty cool, it popped up. That's a dinner knife. I don't know how old it is. Let's see if there's anything on the handle. So I don't know if that's bone, ivory, bakelite, but that's pretty cool. That's what I found. The crummy iron tone. Given the average age of the stuff that I've been finding here, though, I'm going to say it's probably ivory or bone. This little home site on the side of the road, now that the brush cleared a little bit, man, it produced a couple nice things that I haven't found in the past. So, yeah, it's been good. Well, I made my way back out to my 1700s, 1800 cellar hole. I only have a little bit of time to kill. I got to get rid of my car tomorrow. It's got to go in for service. All sorts of wonderful things going on. So I just came out here because I wanted to just start digging crap tones. So I'm digging all sorts of scratchiness and nails, lots of nails, some aluminum. I have a really scratchy 40s, 50s tone here. Seems pretty deep. I'm gonna give it a shot, see what it is. Well, I got the hole opened up and it got real scratchy real fast. So my guess is more iron. Well, that's an iron tone on that. Jump a square nail. More square nail. And it's all quiet. One thing square nails like is rocks. So here you can see I'm looking under this rock that I found a silver spoon in the past and I found a coin. But this time I found a dandy button. It was pretty deep. Coming up, it's a real scratchy signal. Nice dandy, still has a shank. Pretty green, a lot of corrosion. Wasn't a George Washington dandy, but it did have a little bit of fancy on it. After I got it cleaned up, I could start seeing a little pattern on it. I'll get it cleaned up later when I get home. Very nice. 1800s coat button. Just think about a coat with 6 or 8 of these on it. Either gold gilt, silver washed. It's pretty cool. And the reason it was a scratchy signal, it was next to this big iron pin. So I dug up one big rock, but figured I'd dig up a second. You can see how big they are, these foundation stones, compared to the size of my foot. Wanted to see what might be underneath that one. I dug it up using my Excalibur shovel. It's a tough tool. There was no bend, no flex, nothing. Casey does a nice job. I'm not sponsored by them. I paid a price for this shovel, but I love it. So this little clump of dirt held something exciting. A small little round pewter disc. Turned out to be a pewter button, which I initially thought was a Revolutionary War button. Had no shank, but a clean face. And as I started to clean it up, you can easily make out that there was an eagle on it and 6 RT. Turns out it's the 6th Infantry Regiment from the War of 1812, the regiment established in 1809. Having just found a dandy button at this site, I was shaking when I found this, thinking it was a Revolutionary War button. Even though it's not, it's still a cool piece of history. You can see the mold seams on the back. That ends another day. It's getting dark early now. Alarm's going off. Gotta go get the kids. All wonderful things. I had a great day. Even though I only found the 2 buttons at the old home site that I go to, it was well worth it. They are 2 awesome buttons. I have found all sorts of things at this site, from shoe buckles to knives to 2-prong forks to tomback buttons. I'll have to actually show everything. Maybe at the end of this video I'll show that, everything I found here over the years. But yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm very happy. My last dig of the day, just the top of a shovel handle on the farmer's field here. Other than that, that's it. Hey everybody, so I was on my way out to a site on the side of the road today, kill a little bit of time, and I found a little cut through, looks like an old road, goes up about 100 feet into the woods. There's some questionable looking areas around it. Swinging right by the road here, and I come up with my first signal. It was initially showing a 40, then it popped up into the 80s. And I got something I didn't think I'd ever dig up. I got a witch's jar. That is a mason jar. It's filled with, looks like honey. It's got some kind of little like worry stone in it. Some money. I don't know if that's a $10 or $100 bill in there. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. I get a little leery about things like this. I see other guys open them. I don't know if I want to or not. I think I might just rebury it here and let it do whatever it was supposed to do. But still, that's a cool find. All right, I opted to put it back in the ground. I'm going to leave it here. Maybe it'll bring me some good luck because I left it where it's supposed to be. Who knows? I think I got a wheat penny. Yeah, there's Abraham Lincoln. And you can start making 1 cent coming through. So, yep, I got a wheat penny. All right, that's a start. Not so sure how well you can see that in the hole there, but there's silver showing. Same hole that the penny was in. I'm going to say a Roosevelt dime. Yep. Rosie. Let's see what year. 1946 Roosevelt. It's a good start. So I got a Roosevelt and a wheat penny spill. Nice. Good start. Let's see if there's anything else around. All right, well, today's last adventure was kind of a bust. I did find some spots I'm going to go back to. They were just really hard to get to. A lot of thorn bushes to try to traverse around. So, but I did find a couple old structures in the woods. They look more modernish, but I'll double check them, see what they have to offer. You know, I did find the wheat penny and the Roosevelt dime. And then I brought myself to a farm field that's now owned, I think, by the municipality or the county. Not 100% sure. One of the two own it. But it's public land now. And the only thing I was able to dig up out of there other than bottle caps is this little thing. It's brass. It was showing up as a 38 on the Manticore. I initially thought it was like a shotgun wad, but I said there's no way that they're brass. I honestly think it might be a cane tip. It's got a little divot in it, like it was pinned into something. It's got some decorative lines. Yeah, it's not very big. It's only about the roundness of my index finger, so I think it might be a cane tip. Not 100% sure, but still something in a farm field that I've never been to before. So I'll definitely come back here.
Fortune and glory, kid. Fortune and glory.
Today I got a special guest with me, and I want you to say hello to his second video. It is All Metal Adrian.
Hi.
So Adrian and I are out here in the hills, and we found something round in the dirt. All right, I'm gonna have Adrian point it out in a second, and we'll show you what it is.
It's right here.
Okay, pick it up. Pick it up. Let's see what we got.
It looks not like a coin. It kind of looks like a button.
Kinda. Let's see.
Well, not a button.
What is it? Looks like a head stamp to a shotgun shell. Right?
Looks like it.
Head stamp?
Looks like
Yep. Oh, well, it's something, right? All right. So All Metal Adrian and I, we got something round in the hole here. Looks like a penny. Given the numbers, I'm kind of thinking a memorial penny. What do you think, Adrian? You think it's a memorial penny, or you think it's a wheat penny?
I think it's a memorial penny, just like him. It looks like it's right
There you go.
there.
Excellent. Pull it out. Who do we got on there?
We have the White House right here and Abraham Lincoln right here.
Okay, so there's a building on the back.
Yeah.
All right, so that building is actually the Lincoln Memorial. So flip it over. That's why it's called a memorial penny. Show it to the camera here. See, so there you go. Whoop, there you go. You got a memorial penny. Excellent. Put that in your pocket.
Okay, I'll zip it up so I don't lose it.
I don't know if you all can see that or not, but we got some turkey visitors up there. Gobble, 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 gobble. You see them walking around up in the woods there.
We have some a little bit closer.
So we got it was like a 60 to 80 signal. It was kind of spotty, but there's a lot of gravel here. So All Metal Adrian's gonna go looking for it with the pinpointer. Move around, move the pinpoint around till you get that high, till you get that really good tone. Pull it toward you. Oh, there we go. Dig under there. We see. Oh, what is it?
It looks like not a very old penny.
Let me see. Oh, that's a dime. That's called a clad dime. It's 10 cents.
Okay.
So there you go. You're up 11 cents, pal.
Okay.
All right, so All Metal Adrian has just found stapled animal. Yeah, it's a rivet, and inside it, what he's holding is the leather. So that might have been on like a saddle or somebody's like a purse or a handbag. Okay. But what it is, it's two metal discs that are pressed together, and they hold stuff together. There you go.
It's right here,
Not so close. There you go.
and I'm trying to get some of the dirt out.
Well, that's actually the leather. That's not dirt. So, but that's a good find. That's old. Okay. Good deal.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Okay, you put it in your pocket. All right, All Metal and I here with the food all over his face. We made it to the roadside cellar hole where I've been going to. Found a couple really cool buttons. I found that silver button. And we're digging under this big log that you see Adrian's leaning up against. I had a 30s tone. It was a nice tone. And Adrian was able to pinpoint it for me, and we found something pretty cool. Something very personal, too. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Move it around till you hear it. There it is. To your... Nope, to your left. Oh, your right, I mean. There it is. What's that looking like?
Looks like a ring or a Cheerio.
A ring or a Cheerio. No, you know what that is?
No.
That is probably a brass or copper wedding ring.
That's a keeper.
That is a definite keeper. Oh, no, don't put it in your pocket. Don't put it in your pocket. We're going to put that in the special finds box, okay? So, show everybody what you got there. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. We got a nice keeper ring. That's cool, dude. That's a cool find. And like I said, we're digging under this log. I'm going to do a little tailgate wrap up with all metal Adrian here. So we got a clad dime. What we got there?
Memorial penny.
Memorial penny. Remember that? What that's called?
No.
That's a rivet.
And we have the ring.
Yeah, the copper brass ring. That's really special.
And we have a hook.
Yeah, we found a bent square now. Looks like a hook. Big pin. That's a little piece of pewter.
Some pottery.
Some pottery and chunks of brick. And what's this thing that we found?
What?
That.
We think it's a cap to a pen or a piece to a pen.
Yeah, it's a pointed piece of brass. Not quite sure what it is. Doesn't look like a bullet jacket. Almost looks like the tip to a pencil, or like a mechanical pencil. So, still pretty cool. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you have fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
Adrian.
No, what's your name?
All metal Adrian.
All metal Adrian. Very good. High five. All right, let's go home. All metal Adrian, what do you want to tell everybody?
If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, or comment. Until next time, see ya.